Hey guys, what's up? This is Mr. Danish Buttercookie bringing you guys another episode of Truth or Dare. This episode I'm going to be answering the question, who do you want for DLC? In other words, your top 3 and why. And he also wants me to play as Bowser, which I'm doing right now. And all of Mar versus Bowser though, that is a weird matchup. Anyway, so the top 3 characters that I want for DLC. Now, this is actually kind of a little tricky question because I have like an ideal desire, I have a probable desire, and I have an impossible desire. Now let me start with the most probable one. Wolf. I want Wolf as DLC. One, because I feel like he belongs in the game, and he's okay. He really does belong in the game. There's really nothing wrong with him. I mean, I don't know why they want Crystal in the game besides Wolf. I mean, some people want her because nobody liked Wolf in the last one, or some people didn't like Wolf in the last one. I don't know. There's a huge debate on that, but I like Wolf. He belongs in the game. You know, he's a veteran and he's badass. You know, I know he's just another Spacey, but he was the most different from, you know, Fox and Falco, and they didn't really have to make him a clone as much. But here's why I say it's probable. One, because he's a veteran. 2, because a lot of his moves are actually already in the game. The reason why I say this is because Lucas has some of his moves in the game. Had some of his moves in the game before he actually came out. You know, Ness's custom, such as the custom down B. There's one that is exactly like Lucas's. There's also a custom up B where it's exactly like Lucas's, and they pretty much just gave Lucas those custom moves. So that's why it's probable for Wolf to be in there, because Fox has some of his custom moves, if not all of them. Or not, Fox's customs could be Wolf's actual moves. That's what I'm saying. In other words, like, you know, in Brawl he had the diagonal side B. I think that's in there. The multi-hit up B, that's in there. The Shine, I don't think that's in there, but I mean, you really can't, you know, imitate the Shine for at least Wolf. I mean, it was kind of different. He didn't fall, like, or what I mean is he didn't stall. He didn't stall his falling whenever he fell. you would use Shine with Wolf, and he would just keep falling. Right? It can reflect and it can hit. And I'm not talking about Project M either. I'm talking straight Brawl, like legit. In Project M, I think it was different. I think it was actually used like a Shine is, like for Vox, but in Brawl it just straight fell, and it was just a reflect, and it was okay for getting out of combos and stuff, but really that's pretty much it. And reflecting, but I mean, let's be real. I mean, how often do you need to reflect? But anyway, so that's my probable desire. My ideal desire, Snake. I want Snake in the game. Now, the reason why he isn't going to be, there was actually a huge Reddit thread on this. Basically, I guess they're just not working together anymore, Kojima and Sakurai, you know, Nintendo. Because, well, actually, I really don't know why, but yeah, they're not working together, and it's hard to get a third-party character in the game anyway. If he'd have come out, he would have came out when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, because I think Snake came out for Brawl when Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, if I'm not wrong. I probably am wrong, but either way, you know, it's ideal, but it's not, you know, it's not too impossible, but, you know what I mean, that's my ideal desire. Snake was just so badass in Brawl. He had a completely different moveset than the entire cast. You know, he had all these crazy projectiles, and you would pretty much reverse like back and forth, and it was just crazy. And that's why I really want Snake in there, is because he's a veteran and because he's so different. The last one, now this is my impossible desire. It's so impossible, and it's so unknown to a lot of people, unless like you actually, you know, you've seen me for a long time. Klonoa. And if you don't know who Klonoa is, look up Klonoa 2. Klonoa, just look at Klonoa. It's Klonoa. He is my favorite adorable little Nintendo character. He was there were 2 games. There were actually 3 games, I think. There was one Klonoa on the Game Boy, I think. Then there was Klonoa 2 Lunatius Vale or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that was on the PS2, and that was my childhood, and I loved Klonoa. And even like now, I'm watching people play that game, and they're speedrunning it, and it's insane. I really want him in there. He was on the Wii platform as a remake, 3D remake, the Door to Phantom Isle. So I kind of think he's, I guess that's the only way they would put him in there. He's also a Namco character, so you know, it's kind of like maybe. And yeah, he's so awesome. I wish he would be in there, but he's definitely not going to be in there. But anyway, guys, leave a comment for the truth or dare you want in the next episode. I read all of them. Take care.